to the betting exchange, and it's time for us to go around the room and talk some shoot-around. Knicks are facing the Rockets tonight. We got a whole bunch of questions to go, so let's just get it started. Katie, I got this question for you.
Okay.
Knicks fans, probably a little down, definitely a little down after this 12-15 start, but they did start 12-15 last year too, and they made the playoffs. Do you think the current squad can do it again?
Well, in theory, yes, the current squad can do it again. And the reality is this squad should be better than last year's squad. We relied on Julius Randle too much last season. We acquired all of these elements to try to make the team. The elements maybe aren't working as much. As a lot of trade rumors going around. I've heard Ben Simmons, I've heard Dame Lillard, all of these things. So I don't know what exactly the answer is, but it seems like we gotta do a little shakeup. All right, I'm gonna go to Alex for this one. After a 1-16 start, the Rockets have now won 8 of their last 11 while averaging 118.2 points per game. Do you think the Rockets can keep putting up numbers like this?
Well, the Rockets have two major outliers when you look at their schedule. They had 132 points against the Hawks and 146 points against the Hornets. They ranked 19th in the league in points per game with those numbers. And those outliers are the only reason I think that they're not in the bottom third of the league in that category. This just isn't an efficient offense. They're bottom half of the league in scoring and ranked 27th in offensive efficiency. That's a long way to say no. I don't think they can keep it up.
Always keeping it real.
Yeah. So now I got a question for Erik, though. So Erik, in Philadelphia, the rumor mill's been churning about where Ben Simmons could end up. The Knicks are one of those teams. Would you be in favor of the Knicks trading for Ben Simmons?
Oh, that's a great question. But, my thing is, like, who do you give up? Because, you look at marquee players for the Knicks, that's Julius Randle.
Yeah.
I don't see the Knicks giving up a Julius Randle. He's like a foundational piece. And then with the young players, they have so much talent that you're building this organization on. I don't know if it would be worth it. So while I would love to have a Ben Simmons playing for the Knicks, I just wouldn't be willing to give up what we would have to in order to acquire him. And then now, Jeff, I'm going to go to you. When it comes to playoffs in the East, our Knicks, we need some help.
Right now, yeah.
What teams do you think have the chance of dropping off to give the Knicks a little help to slide in the playoff picture?
Okay, so right now I think all the teams are looking up at the Nets and the Bucks right now. So I think you forget about them.
Yeah.
So I'll look at the immediate. We gotta go baby steps here. First off, I think the Wizards are someone you have to look at. They've had poor form over their last 10. They're 3-7, so they've cooled off after their hot start. Then you got the Hawks and the Celtics, who are hovering or a game under 500, and the Knicks have already beaten these teams. So you have that head-to-head tiebreaker already, and they play them within the next week or so. So those are the teams that they need to focus on right now to supplant. Because the way the East is, the East has gotten way better than they have been in the previous years. In fact, I think the East is the more balanced division versus the West this year, and the first time in a long time we could say that.
Yeah.
I don't think sub 500 is getting you in the play-in, let alone top 6 seed. So they have to go past 500 to me in order to get that. And those are the 3 teams that are above them now that I think they can supplant.
Nice.